Hi, this is Mizzan. I am coming at you from the Color Section TV. I am here to just do a quick review on the Basketball Wives of LA and the reunion show. Somebody uploaded it, so I want to say thank you to whoever uploaded it because I had an opportunity to actually see it. And so I'm just going to give my take on the whole season, which it seemed like it was very short. Have you noticed that these shows are getting shorter? I mean, when it first came on, they would be longer or something. I don't even know what's happening. Excuse me, my hair is just not want to cooperate. Because, y'all be brutal. So anyway, I'm Mizzan. And please subscribe to my channel, Color Section TV. My take on the season was like, whoa. It was like, okay, let me just say this. Evelyn came back. She had been gone for 4 years. So Shawnee reached out to her for her to come back on the show, which I thought was glad. Cause I was happy because, she had a chance to show the new her. She was a mom of her older daughter, and then she has a little boy. And she went through that thing with Chad. And, let's just keep it human. We all go through some things and we all make some mistakes, and we have an opportunity to take a look at ourselves and try to come back. But we talking reality TV. They're going to want you to have a little spicy in it. That's what keeps us coming back, okay? But I think Evelyn did a very good job versus from when she first came on, when she was ready to fight at every moment. But, usually when stuff like that happens, stuff like that we don't know, underlying stuff has us, and we don't know how to deal with our emotions, so we just lash out at everybody. So big ups to you, Evelyn. Jennifer came back, and her and Evelyn made up, so yay. And Shawnee was happy to have Evelyn back, yay. Well, two people I could say that was not. Tammy was one, and Jackie was the other one. Then they had a couple of new ladies there, which their storyline was so short that they cut them out of the rest of the season. You see them at the reunion sitting in the audience. It was a tall sister. She was doing a makeover. Then there was another light-skinned sister. Her storyline was like she had a miscarriage and nobody believed her. And her sister was having beef. And then you had this white young lady. She was making some type of items to help youth. And then you had Hazel, and she was Tammy's adopted niece. So she got to stay on the show, so she was sitting on the stage. So big up Hazel, she made it on the stage. And her and the tall young lady, I think her name was Sanaya, whatever, they had beef because she came to an event. She wasn't invited, but she came anyway because Tammy told her to come. See, one thing about these shows, they set you up. It's all a setup, because, in real life, if I'm beefing with somebody, I am not finna go to the event. I ain't finna do it. Because first of all, I want them to have a good time. And then second of all, I'm not finna put myself in that position. The event, then some alcohol, and they in their feelings, you can't do nothing but go horribly wrong. Then you have Jackie, who wanted to be the star of the story. And then you have Malaysia, because I'm Malaysia Prego. I am not a plus. What she said, I'm never a plus one. I am the one. Really, I can't. I've tried, but I can't. So anyway, her and Jackie BFFs, and Tammy was like a traitor. Let's just call her two-faced. She would go between Evelyn and hear what they were saying and run back and tell Jackie. See, Tammy still, I think she has some residue of resentment from when Evelyn dated her ex. And like Evelyn said, it was so brief, it's like non-factor, but, Tammy was still in her feeling, that was my ex, and you see the blue blah, blah. Why do the women get mad at the woman? The man, the one went outside the marriage, And Evelyn, she didn't really want to go all into that because she probably didn't feel good about it either. But how some women are, I'm not that one. And then Jackie was a sex fiend, and then insane on top of that. Let's just call it a narcissist. And she was having problems with her daughter. Well, her daughter's son had gotten burned at his daycare by this bottle warmer, accidentally fell on him, and so he had to go to the hospital. And I guess the financial was a little bit more than Takari could afford. And so she reached out and made a GoFundMe page. And so Evelyn, and not just Evelyn, some other actors and stuff that knew Jackie reached out and helped her. Evelyn gave her $3,500. And, she didn't really think nothing of it. She was just helping people, Well, they made that the storyline. And Jackie was up, Tammy, the one really started it, because she wanted to cause some havoc. She was like a witch in this season. She would be stirring up the pot. Yeah. Because I think she was too jealous that Evelyn came back. And so she was sitting back at the table with Shawnee. Then there's Jennifer. And Jackie had finally made it up to the big girls' table. Because, Jackie always was rolling with them young girls like Drea, Sandy, all of them girls. I'm telling you, I think she was lesbian, bisexual, or something. Because she always wanted to hang with these young sisters that would be her daughter's age. So anyway, that happened. And I just thought it's so messy. So messy. And so, so the beef was with Evelyn and Jackie because her daughter reached out and sent her a copy of the book. And so Jackie was mad, and, Tammy was telling her, like, keep making her mad. Like, yeah, she went on there and wrote this about your daughter. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And Tammy, I can't even believe you, because, like, when you had that beef with Duffy, if somebody would have called your daughter a builder hoe, they would have been calling security, And then Jackie called Evelyn a bitch. They were at some little setting and she called her a bitch. What it was, she was jealous. I think she was jealous because Evelyn had a daughter, mother showing, like, in a gallery of their pictures. They was beautiful together. And Jackie don't have a relationship with her daughter. She just don't. Even though she want the young one, the light-skinned one, to be her favorite, that girl don't pay her no attention. She can't get none of that. Like Evelyn has a good relationship with her daughter, and Shawnee has a good relationship with her kids, and I guess Tammy got a good relationship with her kids. I really don't know, but Jackie don't, because Jackie about Jackie and Doug. We didn't even know she even had kids and all of that, for real, until you start really watching the season. But I want you guys to check out a season. On YouTube, there's a clip where there's a little clip of Jackie and her two daughters in therapy. And then there's a clip of her daughter Chantel with Laura. Laura used to be a basketball wife, and Chantel was telling her, like, how her mama had treated her sister and how she tried to cause division between them. So this didn't just start when Evelyn got on there. So this girl wasn't just now feeling that way. They trying to put it all on Evelyn. But these are feelings that this girl had. And she was saying, like, you ain't even came to see about your grandson, this, that, that. And all they were saying as mothers, like, who does that? And I just want to say to Evelyn, okay, you did your part. Jackie crazy. And if you still want to help her daughter, just do it silently. Don't put it on social media, whatever. Now, if your daughter put it on there, that's some other thing. But anyway. So anyway, they're sitting on the stage, and Jackie got on all this black wear like a witch. And she was like, I'll pull your guts out. I think she practicing some darkness, too, for real. She's kind of scary. And then Malaysia's sitting over there like a little puppet, And Shawnee, my girl, she just make the facial expression. So Jackie was really upset that, she's like, and Shawnee, because they were arguing, and so Jackie got up and went outside, and so they went out after her, and Shawnee tapped Malaysia like, hey, what they talking about? You always telling something, and So Jackie got upset. She was like, I don't come over there and get in your conversation, whatever, with my friend. And she was like, you are my friend, ain't you? And so Shawnee was like, I guess, with her face. Shawnee talked with her face. And then she said, Jackie, why is you yelling? And she was like, Jackie, I would never be doing all that. So she was saying, you're doing too much. And so when it was going off, she was like, oh, yeah, I'm so stupid with Jackie Christie. And then Tammy came and said, the last time she was through with somebody, they ain't here no more. She was talking about Brandy. And then it had came outside again in a show where Malaysia had brought Brandy to Evelyn's set. And she wasn't invited. Jackie invited her, so that made Malaysia a +1. And then Malaysia took it on herself to bring Brandy because she knew that Brandy and Tammy was beefing. And so, Tammy would get up and go outside and smoke. And so they all went up to support Tammy. And so they ran outside like, what, you got a problem? Or what, y'all can't talk? Or what, y'all scared of me or whatever. And then it went off. And so they just didn't even say nothing. They went on their business. But, you got people stirring the pot. Malaysia was stirring the pot. Tammy was stirring the pot. And, like Jennifer had told her, like, hey, I can't believe like an 8-year-old would want to be talking about committing suicide because Jennifer just had lost her mom.